Good afternoon. This is your street doctor. I'm coming to you with a new jewel. Hi, Grandma. I'm so happy to be live. I wanted to do a live noon jewels this afternoon for Women's History Month. So today is the first day of Women's History Month. And I wanted to do my live video to motivate and encourage and inspire my sisters out there. Hi, Grandma. I tagged you to my live, so I'm so happy that you are on it. I'm so happy that Grandma is here. Grandma is on my live this morning. That is my surrogate grandmother, Mrs. Tina Garrett, and this is your street doctor, and I'm here with my known jewels. Grandma, you said you wanted a Queens Don't Trip and a safety green, right? So I got you, and a noon jewel. So when I'm done today, when I'm done with this live, I will call you so I can put your order in. So peace and blessings, beautiful women, and to the brothers who join my live and who come on my live. I would like for you to send some flowers, and I would like for you to share the broadcast. Share the broadcast because we never know who we're going to inspire, who we're going to encourage, who needs to get out of darkness, who needs a positive word. Understand that we are all created with a purpose. So to all my sisters out there that are down, that are out, you might feel like you're having a rough day, that life is getting to you. It's just too much. You can't take no more. I just want to give you a big virtual hug. Hugs to all my sisters out there that are going to see this video later. If you're not seeing it now, you'll probably catch the replay. So if you catch the replay, just hashtag replay, caught the replay. Let me know that you saw it. Give me some hearts, give me some love, give me some flowers, give me some positive words. So I want some interaction from my beautiful kings and queens out there today. I'm saying kings because there's no King's History Month. We need to create a King's History Month. We need to create something for our great brothers out there as well. But for right now, this video I'm speaking to our sisters. So our sisters out there, I want an encouraging word. I want an encouraging word, something motivational and inspiring to another woman who may see this live, to another woman who is on this live right now, this afternoon. So if it doesn't cost you too much, just type in an inspiring word to a name you may see come up in the live, like Grandma, to Miss Tina Garrett. So I want to pour into you right now, Grandma. I want to pour into you. I want to sing you some love, some positive energy, some hugs. If there's anything that I can do for you, Grandma, is there one thing that I can do for you today? Peace and blessings, Angel Matthews. Peace and blessings to all the beautiful women and men who are a part of the Dr. Wilson tribe. Thank you for following me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for sharing my morning jewels, noon jewels. Now my podcast show, my Uncut Jewels, every Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. I will make it my business to stream live here. However, in this podcast and show business, your followers have to follow you wherever it is that you are going. So I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube, Dr. Jacqueline Wilson on YouTube. You'll see a black butterfly logo. That is me. That is my channel. You'll see some of my noon jewels. So I will be broadcasting live over there as well. There's not many things that we can do on Facebook. We cannot play music. I'm trying to make it a show where it is like music used to be. So I want to play music for Peace and Blessings Polite. I want to play music for like my grandmas. I have been blessed to have a following that comes with different ages. So I don't just cater to 30s. I have 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. So there's different things that I would like to play on my show. There's different music I would like to put on to inspire some of my people in between commercial breaks. Also, I have sponsor highlighting. So the people who are sponsors on my Uncut Jewels, I highlight them as well. So there's a lot of formalities and politics with Facebook. So it's really not that easy. This morning I was blocked from my live. However, now I'm able to go live. So there's no guarantee when I can go live and speak to you guys and do the things that I would like to do. So if you follow me, subscribe to my YouTube, we good. Like my Dr. Wilson public figure page, we good. Surprise the Struggling page, we good. So I have so many different layers to who I am, what I do, and what I'm about. So for this Noon Jewels, I just want to primarily pour into our sisters. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Nasim. I would like for my sisters who are on my live right now to pour into another sister's cup. So if you see another woman who is on my live, Veronica Daniels, Makiba Edie, my grandma, who I call Grandma, Tina Garrett. There's two brothers that are on here. Pour into another sister's cup. Tell her something that you would want to hear that would make you feel better about yourself today. It is Women's History Month. We are celebrating women. On my show, the last 3 shows is all my guests will be women. So I have some amazing topics lined up. I have some amazing women coming through. We're talking about health and wellness. We're talking about building wealth. We're talking about intergenerational wealth. We are talking about mental health, politics. Queens Don't Trip, we adjust our crowns, educating women, bringing women out to the gun range, teaching our sisters how to protect themselves and their businesses legally. So those are some of the things that you will see on Uncut Jewels this month. Self-care with Dr. Bates, sexual health with Hillary B, journaling and writing with Tashala Williams, self-care with Dorcas Myers. Shout out to Rockin' Natural. So also financial health with Alicia Minto, life insurance with Keisha Christie, financial and building wealth with Rizmia Johnson. So those are just some of the names of some of the guests that will be on Uncut Jewels for the month of March. I am highlighting women. So I'm doing this live this afternoon because God led on my spirit. Hi, Sherry. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Please share the broadcast. Please give some flowers. You see, I got the hearts. I have the heart filter today. So I would love for you ladies to give some hearts, give some love, and pour into another sister's cup. If you see a woman on there, drop a jewel. See the Noon Jewel? This is the Noon Jewel inspirational merchandise. So this is one of my custom t-shirts. This is my Noon Jewel shirt. So if you see another sister on here, pour into her cup today. So I'm here doing this Noon Jewel, not to promote, but I'm here because I would love to pour into a sister's cup today. So this Noon Jewel is dedicated to all the hardworking women out there. I want my sisters to know. I would love for you all to know. Look at a name inside of this live and just tell her something beautiful about herself. Tell a sister something that you would want to hear today. Tell us something that will make you feel motivated and inspired and get you out of your darkness for today. And if you're not in darkness today, still, it's always great to have a positive affirmation. It always feels great for someone to pour into you. This morning, I needed to be poured into. Y'all know I keep it real. I needed to ease my anxiety. I had a lot going on. I had an amazing weekend. I went to the Black House. I had an impactful, powerful real estate workshop I attended. So amazing. I just love your energy and inspirational ethic, like serious. It's never a dull moment for you. Thank you, Veronica, and I love you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I love you for the flowers. Thank you, Nasim. Veronica, you're an inspiration. Veronica, when a phenomenal woman awakes, she can move mountains. Yes, so that is what this is about. So keep the hearts going. You see the heart button? Just press it and keep pressing it and keep giving love. Keep giving the love. Don't stop when I stop talking. Keep giving the love. Keep giving the positivity. Keep giving the energy, because that is what we need. And I am going to use all of my platforms and continuously be a blessing to all the women out there and all the men out there who don't know that they are great, who don't know that you can outbelieve everybody, who don't know that you are greater than your biggest fears, the ones who don't know that darkness has a deadline, the ones who don't know that you can start over, the ones who don't know that making a mistake is a part of your learning process. So a major part of winning is failing. If we don't fail, then we don't know. We have nothing to match it up to. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself down. Don't feel like a failure. Don't feel like you'll never make it. We can always start over. To our sisters and brothers, our sisters, if your credit is bad, you have an opportunity to make it greater. If you lost your job, you have an opportunity to pull into yourself and take out the great things and the gifts. Your gifts will make room for your talents. So if you have a gift and you are sitting on your gift, you are doing yourself a disservice. You are doing yourself a disservice. If you have a gift, we all have gifts. We all have something in us that we are great at, we are amazing at, that there is no one else out there in this world that can do what we do the way that we do it. I can go and get coupons and try to do what it is that you do, Veronica, but I am not you. That is not my strength. That is not my gift. But what I'm here to do is exercise what my strength is and what my gift is. And I understand that it is motivation. It is speaking, it is communication, it is empowerment, it is creation, it is giving clarity, it is to teach others, it is to pull the sisters and brothers out of the situations that I was once in. So I understand what my gift is. There are things that I am not as strongly gifted in as this. Okay, I may not be the best sister. I may not be the best mom in the world to some of my kids. I got 3, so I'm a different mother to all 3 of my kids because they're all 10 years and 8 years apart. So I'm a different mother to each one of my kids. Understand that. Okay, I'm a different person. Just as well as I'm loved and liked by many, I am also, not so loved by some others. But that's okay too, because guess what? They are watching and they are admiring as well. You're an amazing person built with God's blessings. Hi, Roy. Peace and blessings to the kings that are on here and the queens that are on here. So this Women's History Month Noon Jewel is dedicated to all the women that are out there, to all my brothers that are out there and who feel as though you have reached your bottom, you have reached your max, you can no longer do this anymore, you are tired, you are going through grief. I want to shout out my girl, LaShawn Shea. I hope she catches this Noon Jewel. I want you to know that you are great, that you are amazing, that God loves you. And I know that you are grieving the loss of your son's life, and no parent should have to bury their children. But I just want you to know that God is not through with you yet. And I need you to know that your situation and your story, you are a poster girl. I know you don't want to be. I know you don't feel like you are. I know you don't want to be in this situation. I know you feel that you don't deserve these things, and you are right about you. You are right about you. But I just need you to know that it's not over, that your life is not over, your dreams are not over, your goals have not ended, and this situation with losing the life of your son is in addition to your journey. And you may not want to accept and receive that now. But I've learned through my grief and losing my husband that is a part of my journey. So I am now able to sit down with women who are grieving the loss of their husbands and grieving the loss of their partners. And I could identify, because if you have not been where I've been, then I can't help you get out of it. If I have not, let me say that over. If I have not been where you are, I can't help you get out of it. That's what I meant to say. Correction. So I cannot preach to the choir if I have not sat in that audience. I cannot preach to a choir in an audience that I have yet to sit in. So understand that when I'm talking to you guys and I'm dropping jewels, whether it's a morning jewel, a noon jewel, an evening jewel, an uncut jewel, if you are one of my students, if I am coaching you, I am not telling you anything that I've not been in. I am not talking about anything that I don't have experience in. So everything that I'm speaking about is something that I've been through. It's a dog that I walked. It's a valley that I walked down in the darkness, and I found my light. Okay, so we are all human beings. We are all human, and we all go through different things. I have to plug up my phone because my battery is getting low. We are all humans, and we all go through different life experiences. And I want all my sisters out there to know, I want to encourage you and tell you today, stop ducking, stop hiding, stop pretending, stop acting like you're not great. Stop buying into what the enemy has told you you are. You can't have faith and fear. You got to choose one. I was just speaking to Veronica. I told her, come on my show. She told me that she's scared, and I'm calling you out publicly. She told me that she's scared to come onto the show. And I explained to her, scared of what? You scared of your greatness? You can only go up. You come on Uncut Jewels. You come anywhere next to Dr. Wilson, you're going to only be great. You're not going to come around me and start failing. You're not going to come around me and start losing. You're not going to come around me and be less than what you were when you walked in the door. We don't produce failure around here. We don't buy into drama around here. We don't do gossip. We don't do backstabbing. We don't do betrayal. We don't do each other's men. We don't do other people's situation. We don't do the gossip. Okay? When we on the phone, we building and adding on. How we going to get this generational wealth? How we going to get this money? How we going to get these bags? How we going to get these assets? How we going to get these land? How we going to get this land? How we getting these deeds? How we getting to this? You got life insurance? You insured? You got multiple policies? These are the conversations that we have. These are the conversations that I have. So I needed to do this Noon Jewel today because I needed for my sisters out there who are stuck. Sisters, stop being stuck. Stop pausing on your greatness. This ain't about you, this part, Veronica. This is what this Noon Jewel was about. I need my sisters to know, stop being stuck. Stop pausing. Stop being afraid of greatness. That nervousness you feel, you're supposed to feel that. That uncomfortability that you have in here, you're supposed to be uncomfortable. You're not supposed to know what you're doing. You're not supposed to figure it all out. You're supposed to align yourself with people who are going to help you figure it out. You're supposed to have mentors. You're supposed to have a coach. You're supposed to pay into your intellectual property. You're not supposed to be out here paying into pocketbooks and buying sneakers and buying clothes and buying jewelry and buying all of these other fancy things that is not nourishing your intellectual property. You need to buy into your intellectual property. Simple as that. If you're not around people who are having this conversation with you, then you are around the wrong people. If you think $200 an hour is a lot for somebody to sit down with you a week, a month, whatever you want to book, to give you clarity on you becoming the you have yet to become, then you're not ready. You're not ready. We're talking about you. We're not telling you to go pay that fee for someone else. We're talking about you. We're talking about you having greatness. We're talking about you pouring into you. We're talking about you creating your blueprint. We're talking about where you're going to be the next 1 or 3 years from now. We're talking about you starting that business. We're talking about you being a beginning entrepreneur. We're talking about you being great. No more questioning it. Invest in your intellectual property. Invest in your education. Understand that there are no limits to what it is that God wants us to have. Understand, we limit ourselves with our thinking. We limit ourselves with our thinking. There's no limit to what we can have. We can have all the great things in abundance. We are smart enough. We got the same 24 hours as Beyonce. The same 24 hours as Oprah. The same 24 hours as Bill Gates. The same 24 hours as Steve Jobs. We have the same 24 hours. What are you doing with your 24 hours that is pouring in to the you that you are becoming? Who are you attaching yourself to that is conducive to where it is that God wants you to be in life. How much time are you spending on that? How much time are you spending on the phone? How much time are you having worthless conversations? How much time are you going to spend in that marriage? How much time are you going to spend in that relationship that been over? How much time are you going to spend letting people abuse you? How much time are you going to spend allowing your family members to belittle you and put you down and just call you when they need you? How much time? How much time? This is for my women, my sisters out there. You are great. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are empowered. You are inspired. You are amazing. You could be anything. You could do anything. Everything I've done in my life, I don't share my resume. I don't put my bio up. But everything that I have done in my life, this brain has created it. You know what I realized? I realized because sometimes the way that I speak, and because where I come from, and because I can relate to a specific, well, multiple audiences I can relate to. But I'm mainly talking about my people who are forgotten about, who may not have it all figured out, who may not be where it is they want to be, who may not live where it is they want to live. So I remember them and I come back to them and I make these jewels and these videos and I open my heart and total honesty to them. And a lot of them take me for granted because I do. But let me explain to you who I am. Let me reintroduce myself for those that don't know, okay? Let me explain to you who I am. I am the CEO of Minding My Own Business Entertainment. Minding My Own Business Entertainment is my entertainment company. It's 10 years old. I am the executive director of Surprise the Struggling. Surprise the Struggling is a global hashtag movement where we provide the bare necessities for women and young girls to cleanse themselves properly, where we grant hope to these women in the midst of their struggles. That is what Surprise the Struggling is about. Okay? So I pack up bags in my car. I pack up bags. I drive around in my car. I haven't driven around and did it in a minute because of all of this going on. But that is what I do. I surprise women in the midst of their struggles and I grant them hope right where they are. We meet the people where they are. That's what Surprise the Struggling does. Where have we been? We've been to Puerto Rico. We've been to Africa. We've been to Haiti. We've been to Dominica. We've been to Jamaica. A few more places, Bahamas, that I can't really remember. I've been places that my feet have yet physically been to deliver and be a blessing to women in the struggle. Okay? So where we at so far? I'm going to keep track. I am the CEO of Minding My Own Business Entertainment, award-winning entertainment company. Oh, wait, HBO, multi-award-winning HBO entertainment company. That's who I am. Surprise the Struggling, award-winning nonprofit organization, executive director. Okay, who else am I? The founder of the Stop Bullying Project, executive producer of the multi-award-winning HBO film, The Bully. Who else am I? The founder of the Dr. Wilson Leadership Academy for Beginning Entrepreneurs, where I partnered with Emblem Health to teach the young women and men in my community who can't afford coaching, where they could come in once or twice a month with me, and I could teach them how to be beginning entrepreneurs for free in the Staten Island Mall space with Emblem Health. Who else am I? Okay, Dr. Wilson Leadership Academy. Oh, also the founder of Queens Don't Trip, We Adjust Our Crowns. Queens Don't Trip, We Adjust Our Crowns, which is something that I created for women to come together and empower other women. So I bring women to the gun range, teach them how to shoot for the first time, align them with my other committee members so they could protect their businesses and families legally. Who else am I? Proud board member of Street Corner Resources, the #1 gun violence organization in the world. I sit on that board with Aisha Sekou. Shout out to my mentor. Who else am I? Also, the Global Women of Influence of 2020 with Jesus Coffee and Prayer. #1 best-selling contributing author to the Queen Experience on Amazon, December 2020. Also, author of 2 pieces in Hartford's Lit. Shout out to Tashala Williams in Connecticut, my #1 state. Who else am I? Oh, the creator of the Tea Huddle, where we get homeless women and less fortunate women together and bring them into a sacred space for conversation where they can sit down and have tea and have dinner and have pastries and share resources with. Where Latanya Smiley, she's on my live right now. She's been a speaker at the Tea Huddle. Who else am I? Okay, so we did, Noon Jules, the creator of Noon Jules. Noon Jules is about 5 years old. Noon Jules. Also been doing bully talk before I was doing Noon Jules. I've been doing bully talk. Those were short videos, motivational quotes and videos. Also, who else? Oh yeah. And as if I haven't done enough, I'm also a chaplain. So I took myself to school to become a chaplain so I can do what I do on a greater level. So you're also speaking to someone who can marry you. If you pass away, I can give last rites over the deceased in the hospital. I can also go into the prisons. And my #1 reasons why I did this, because I wanted to be able to go into the prisons and speak to the women and the men before they hit the street. How do we intercept with their mental health and their thought patterns? And we don't want them to be homeless. How do I pour into them and empower them before they get out of prison? So she's also a chaplain. Oh, yeah. And I forgot that I am a doctor too. Doctor of Philosophy from God's Youth, Global Ovid Day Seminary University, accredited university out of Florida. So not only am I a doctor, I'm also a chaplain. I'm also a director. I'm also an executive producer. I'm also a founder. I'm also a woman of influence. Can't forget about L'Oreal Women of Worth finalists. So I'm not going to bring up the citations and all the other things. Oh, clarity coach as well. So for all the things, for all the people who doubt, because I don't walk around talking about the awards that I got, the Community Leadership Award. I don't talk about the citations. I don't talk about the triumphant women of the Speaker of the Year. I don't talk about all of those things when I talk to you guys. But sometimes you got to reintroduce yourself because people get it confused because they see you on different other levels. I can step on any stage and be comfortable no matter where it is that I am. I can speak to you in 7, 8 languages. I could talk to you without even moving without saying words. Because where I'm from, we learn different sign languages. So understand this, that I am a vessel. Oh yeah, and I'm a vessel of God. I'm God's vessel. So outside of doing all of those things, all the businesses that I help build and create, people I poured into, names of organizations and companies and brands where people, I don't even get the recognition. I don't even speak to some of these people no more. So yes, I have been used. Yes, I have been abused. Yes, I have been walked on. Yes, I have been forgotten about. Yes, I have been last at the bottom of the totem pole. Yes, I have been the black sheep. Yes, I have been most hated. Yes, I have been internationally loved and, locally accepted. I say this to say, all of those things that I just told you guys that are watching, I created all of those things. God planted a seed in me and I acted on the seeds. I do not help with student loans. Thank you, Sherry. I do not help with student loans. That is not my field. I do not do anything with student loans. However, there is someone on my Instagram. She specializes in student loans. Her name is Crystal. I'll connect you with her. I do not help with student loans. Let me tell you what it is that I do. You want to know what my specialty is? My specialty is communicating. My specialty is speaking. My specialty is coaching. My specialty is creating ideas that you have no idea what to do with. Those are my strengths. Coaching. Hi, Latoya. Peace and blessings, Queen. It's Women's History Month. I ask all the women to pour into another woman. And that is what it is that I'm doing. I'm going to rewatch this. Thank you for the ladies that are watching and saying they're going to rewatch. I appreciate you all. So yeah, I am showing and sharing with the women how great that they are. You are great. Everything that I've done in my life, minding my own business, entertainment started with a seed. I created that. Surprise the Struggling, I created that. The Dr. Wilson Leadership Academy for Beginning Entrepreneurs, I created that. Queens Don't Trip, We Adjust Our Crowns, created that. Uncut Jewels, every Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. I created that podcast. Nobody gave me nothing. Nobody handed me nothing. No one's ever handed me anything. As much as I give, and you people see me out here in these streets, and I'm giving to people and surprising the homeless and doing all these things, people think I don't need anything. People think that I don't need nothing. I don't get gifts like that. So when people send me gifts or give me, I could count those people on the back. I could count people on my hand who have given me, gifted me, and done things for me for no apparent reason. Because they're far and few in between. People don't think I need anything. When my husband passed away, I got 3 cards. I got 3 cards when my husband passed away. And I could count those people who gave me a card. You know, where all the other cards may have went to my husband's mother, I don't know about none of that. But for the people who put a card in my hand, it was maybe 3 people. And it was over 150 people in the church. So understand this. So when you are the strong person, and this is a message to my strong women, to the me's out there, to the women who refuse to let up, to the women who refuse to stop going. I don't care what I go through, where I've been, the obstacles, the storms, the hate, the judgment, all of those things. I still find a way to continue to keep going. Is this shit easy? No, it's not easy. I'm talking to you guys right now, and God forced me to do this live. It's my responsibility to my platform and my people is a different responsibility. There's levels to this that I try to explain to people, and they just won't understand it. I'm not doing this because Facebook sends me a check. Ain't nobody sending me no check. I do this because it's real. And I have a legal responsibility to a higher power to pull women and men out of their situation. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Celeste. And this Noon Jewels is in reference to what you asked me to speak about the other day, Celeste. So God brought you on here. You got to watch the replay because this is what it is. So being honest and being real, I can't be anyone else with you guys. You talking to somebody who was a teen mother. I was a teen mother. I was exposed to an environment of drugs. I grew up in an environment where people got high, where people sold drugs, where people were getting drunk, where people were smoking crack, where people were sniffing coke, where people were smoking weed. That is my exposure as a little girl. I grew up in that environment. You talking to a mother, a young teen mother who had her first kid at 15 years old. So I'm using me as a poster girl. I'm telling you that you can be great. I'm telling you that there's nothing out there that should be able to stop you from your greatness. I'm using myself. People will forget what you may have done, but there is no one you come in contact with that will ever forget how you made them feel. People will always remember how you made them feel, how their encounter with you was. Understand that. And it is always the right time to do the right thing. Even in the worst situations, it is always the right time. What is the next right thing to do? What is the next right decision to make? Even though I'm hurting, even though this is wrong, even though I don't deserve this and it's unfair, what is the next right thing to do? You can't lose doing the next right thing. So I just want to tell y'all, like, it's nothing that you can't do. You looking at a WIC baby. I was on WIC. I went to free lunch. I got food stamps. I got Medicaid. I was on Section 8. I had all of those things. I had all of those things. Those are excuses. Stop using excuses. Excuses build mountains to nowhere. Everything that I have, from every idea that I had, anything, when you read my bio, you read my resume, I created those lanes. I created my possibilities. Nobody gave me nothing. I created my possibilities. So you have that same power to create your possibilities. No one can tell you what you can't create. No one can tell you what it is that you cannot do. You create your possibilities. Yes, create your possibilities. Nobody gave me a show. I made my own show. Nobody give you a following. You make your own following. Nobody gave me a movie production. I paid for my own production. Created my own film. No one put me in there to get awards. I placed myself in there to get those awards. People's Film Festival, Mount Vernon Film Festival. I got awards with Felicia Rashad and Denzel Washington. There's levels to this. I don't come on here showing y'all my awards, what I did, my accolades, where it came from, who gave them to me. The work will speak for itself. Who you are and what you're doing today will reveal itself a year from today. So if you're BSing, you're going to see a lot of BS next year this time, March 1st. What did I do with a year? What did I do with my time? Who did I apply myself to? Who am I attached to? Who did I let attach themselves to me? Who do I need to cut the cords with? Who do I need to get away from? What entanglements need to end? What's draining me? What's fueling me? What's pouring into my cup? What's taken out of my cup? All these things matter. Domestic violence, I've been there. Gun violence, been there. Want to know where else I've been? I've been there. So when it comes to this intellectual property and sitting down with people and sharing my stories and helping them find out what their greatness is, it costs to do that. But because they think I'm so cool, everybody wants something for free. You want to pick my brain for free? You can't pick my brain for free. Those who pay, pay. And those who don't want to pay, don't. But don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, because I'm not going to waste your time. All of this is free. This is free information. This is alive. This is a noon jewel. This is Women's History Month. And I just wanted to inspire my sisters out there who feel as though that they have reached their breaking point. They feel as though they can't make it. They can't do it. They can't be great. They can't be beautiful. That they are not loved. They are not a part of this world. You matter. You matter. Your feelings matter. Your thoughts matter. Where you're going matters. Who you're about to become matters. Sharing your story with the right people matters. You go through what you go through so you can pull others out. All of that matters. So I just want to show you what you are able to start and accomplish. My resume, my bio is about 2 pages because I just keep creating stuff. And I just keep creating more stuff. When God tell me to do this, I do it. He tell me to start that, I start it. Don't stop hustling and motivating. Don't stop hustling and don't stop motivating. All of us have the ability to do these things. All of us have the ability to start. And it's the start that stops most people because they don't want to start. And I want to give a message out to my women out there who are to the ladies out there. Let me sit down for this. To my sister. Let me sit down for this one real quick. Really quickly. What time is it? Oh, I've been on here a minute. All right, so I'm going to let y'all go after this. I promise. Noon Jewels inspirational merch available. Inbox. T-shirts, $35 though. Noon Jewels. All right. This is serious though. Keep it real, my sister. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I don't know no other way to keep it. Peace and blessings, sis. this right here that I want to say, I want to close out with this lastly. I want to close out with, to my sisters out there, and some of my brothers, to my sisters and my brothers who are currently in a mental prison, to my sisters and my brothers out there who are currently shackled in relationships and who can't be great because of their partners. You can't be great because it offends him. You can't start this business because it's going to offend her. You can't start this business because he's going to belittle you all night. He's going to talk to you badly. You don't want to embark on your dreams because you don't want to offend the person you go home to. I have a lot of clients that reach out to me. I have a lot of people that I've sat down with. They spend money with me, created blueprints, started a whole thing for them to get themselves off the ground. And it saddens me that you guys cannot get off the ground because you are held down by your partners. You are held down by your husband. You are held down by your wife. And their uncomfortability with you being great. This message is for you guys, because a lot of you don't speak about it. But understand that I go off of vibes and energy. So even the people that tell me, you know what, I just decided that it's not for me. Or I just decided that it's not time yet. Or you know what, I just decided that I'm going to wait. Understand this, that I go off of vibes and energy. So even when you tell me that lie, understand that I already know the truth. Understand that I've been around enough to know what domestic violence looks like without being physical. Understand that I know what financial control looks like. Understand I know what mental manipulation in relationships look like. Understand that I know you want this for yourself, but what you don't want is the backlash from the person that you lay down with every night. And I need you to understand, because this is the jewel right here. I need you to understand that if that person was the person for you and they were supposed to be with you on this journey and who you've become, they may have been the person that you met and that you married and that, you know, you settled down at that moment. But you grew and God changed you. And so now you're not her anymore. And you're not him anymore, but you're not attractive to your partners anymore. Guess what? That's not your issue. That is their issue. And anybody that has a problem with you being who God has ordained for you to be is not a person that you should be with, because they will be in support of where it is that you are going. Not cursing you out. Not downing you when you walk in the door. Not telling you that I'm not carrying no bags and I'm not going to no event and I'm not dropping off nothing and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. Oh, you think you better? Oh, you think you smart? Oh, you think you this? Oh, you think you that? You ain't nothing. You ain't never going to be nothing. You going to always be Keisha to me. You going to always be such and such to me. I don't care how much TV you want, or I don't care what business card you got, or this, that, and the third. No. No. The person who is for you is going to support everything it is that you are doing right. I'm not saying support the bad things, because people who are for you are going to tell you when what you are doing is wrong. They're going to tell you when that is something bad. But the people who are for you are going to tell you the things that you don't want to hear that are true. And God wants you to know that sometimes your greatness is attached to you detaching yourselves from them. Understand that. Your greatness is attached to you detaching yourselves from them. And that's all I wanted to say. So happy Women's History Month. Peace and blessings, everybody. Tune into Uncut Juice Friday, 5 to 7. Hopefully, I'll be able to be live here if they don't block my video again. Subscribe to my YouTube, Dr. Jacqueline Wilson. I'm going to start spending some more time over there. If you're on Instagram, follow me at Original Street Doctor. And let's connect, ladies. Let's be great. Let's work. If you want a sponsorship, hit me up. Let me know. I got that going on too. So if you need promo for a commercial on my show, let me know. Hit me up. You need coaching, hit me up. You need some inspirational apparel, Noon Jewels, Queens Don't Trip, we adjust our crowns, money, power, and respect. Butterfly Effect, let me know, hit me up. And until then, y'all remain being great. Be great. And remember, it's always the right time to do the right thing. Peace.